Hi and welcome to Coding Ultimate Guide. In this tutorial, we are going to learn slicing in Python. Slicing in Python is a feature that enables accessing parts of sequence like strings, tuple, and lists. You can also use them to modify or delete the items of mutable sequences such as lists. Slices can also be applied on third-party objects like NumPy arrays as well as pandas series and data frames. Slicing enables writing clean, concise, and readable code. Slicing in Python is similar to indexing but returns a sequence of items instead of single item. The indices used for slicing are also zero-based. There are two variants of the slicing syntax, that is sequence start stop and sequence start stop and step. So let's talk about the example. So here the example. My colors is my variables which contain the multiple elements. The elements are red, green, blue, orange. So I can access those elements through the slicing. First, let's give an example. The sequence I'm going to start with start, stop. So here, the start that is my index, and 3 is my here that is stop. So let's give an example here that as you can see in the graph, that is here my elements which are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. These all are my elements. Here, the start from 2 to 7, and that means 2 is my start and 7 is my stop. So here the limit will be between 2 to 7. So here the number will be my 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. So here as you can see in the graph, so 30 is my first index which is my 0, 40 is my second index, that is my 1, that is my first index, and 50 is my second index, 60 is my third index, and 70 is my fourth index. So here 2 colon 7 means 2 is my start index and 7 is my stop index. So between the 2 to 7 range, the number is 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. So as you can see in the example, if I will run this command between 1 to 3, it will take green and blue output. If I run this, it put me green and blue. So that means one is my the index which is my count from the red is my 0 and green is my 1 and blue is my second and orange is my third. So between 1 to 3 the output will be green and blue. So as you can see in the output will be green and blue. So as you can see, I can comment it out and I can also assign the data as well just like this. So I can change the 1 to 3. The 1 is my first index and 3 is my third index. Between 1 to 3, that is green and blue. So I'm going to change the value green to pink and blue to black. So if I give the output, so output will be red, pink, black, orange. If I run this, okay, let me print colors. Give an output red, pink, black, and orange. So I can also use the negative start and stop counts. So negative always count from the reverse orders. So that will be count from the last one. So here my minus 4 means that is minus 1 means orange, minus 2 means blue, minus 3 means green, minus 4 means red. So here from red to minus 2 means blue. So that means if I print this, if I let me comment it out. So if I'll do that, so to give me the output is red and green, because that is minus 4 means the red, and minus 2 means it is blue. So between the blue and red, that count as the red and green. Okay. So next part is the step value. So the step value to count is a, let me give you an example here. So these all are my element, that is A B C D E F G H I. So here that is 2 column 7 column 2, that is as you can see in here. That can be two variants of type of slicing, that is start and stop, and also start, stop, step. Step means here, that is step, that how many step that will be good. So here I start with 2. 2 means that is my 2 index. So A is my 0 index, B is my 1 index, and C is my 2 index. So here will be start from 2. And that 7 means that is the my stop index. So stop is here with the G. So here and 2 is my means my that is my step. How many steps? So it's my 2 steps. So here that will be count from the beginning. That is C. That is my first step, and that will be omit this step, and that will be count as an E. That is my second step. So here the first step will be omitted. So here the output will be C, E, and G. So if I give you example, so here to start from 0, that my start index is 0, stop index is 4, and step index is 2. So here example, the red is my start index, which is my 0, and fourth is my 0, 1, 2, 3. So here let's say 3. So 3 is my orange. So here the 2 is my the step. If I run this, give me output. It's red and blue. So here that is mean 3 means 3 orange. The 2 index means that is my 2 step. Here the output will be red and blue. And next step is talk with the string format. So here it is my our list format. We can also use string and also tuple. So we can here also using the string format. So here I'm going to do, that is topic is my variable, and 0 is my start index, and 7 is my stop index. If I run this, it give me output Python, because 0 is my first index, first element, that's my P, and 7 is my stop index. So here I count the index. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 is stopping, that is my space. Space is also this is count as an index. If I count this 9, I'll give an output Python SL, and SL is the stopping point, which is point 9. Okay. So here I cannot assign the data, because as we know that if I do the so assign the data, it's like this. Here I'm going to do on comment. If I do so, it will give me an error, because as you know that string is our immutable type of objects. That means we cannot edit or modify their value. If I run this, it give me error, because string object does not support item assignment. In a tuple case, that is also immutable type of objects. So if I will also do the same with the tuple case, that assign the data, it will give me an error also. If I run this the same number with tuple case, it will give me the output that from 0 index means this is the first element, 10 index means the that is the count from the which is 10 index is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say that is my 9 index. 9 means that is 10. If you run this, it will give me the output from 1 to 9, and this is 10, it will give me the output until the 10. If I'll do like say that also, if I'll do the stepwise, they give the output 1, 3, 5, 7 like this because that will step out the two two steps like count 1 and 2, that will be countation 1 and 3. As you can see, that will count, that will jump the two step including the first number. So this is called slicing in Python.